Hello YouTube, this is Chris coming to you today. I was just picked up a new toy today, so I figured I would get out some guns and clean them. I know my bed looks like a mess, but there's a Browning High Power and a Kimber Eclipse Target 2, and there's an M1A Socom 16, which is just a beautiful gun. Haven't been able to get out and shoot it yet, but I'm excited about doing it. But I almost messed up, but I'm glad. I'm kind of glad I did now. But as you can see, the box says Springfield on it. What's inside it? Pretty much guess it's a rifle. So if I'm showing that one to you, and I said I almost made a mistake, you can probably guess what this one is. It's Springfield, you know, is known for their M1As. They're known for their XDs. They're known for their 1911s. Just quality gun. But this is the Socom II. Basically the big brother to the Socom 16, which is I don't know. I would prefer to say they're almost identical twins, not big brother. It weighs a lot more than the Socom 16, so I probably prefer the Socom 16 more. But the reason why I ended up getting it was because of this rail system. The rail system on this, if you try to order it, they'll run you about $350 to $400, and for what, I'm sorry if I'm shaking, guys. I'm trying to change this phone back hand to hand, you know, between hands, and I do just do this with my iPhone, so I apologize. That rail system, it'll go from about $350 to $400. I have seen them as much as $400, but I got it for $1,600. Didn't have to pay any FFL fees, nothing. And so I did see that some places had them as high as $18.99 plus tax, which here in Oklahoma would ran over $2,000. So I think it's a beautiful gun. I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to it or not, or if I'm gonna sell it. If I do, I might end up piecing out the pieces, taking that rail system off and selling it, or I don't know. I might even try to see what the rail system would look like on the Socom 16. I don't know if I can interchange them out, but everybody tells me they're basically the same exact gun. It's just that with the railing system on the Socom 2, it makes it a lot heavier than the Socom 16, which a lot of people prefer the Socom 16. I love the camo pattern that's on the Socom 16. And this one's, of course, it's the black fiberglass. The railing system is made out of a solid piece of billet aluminum. Trying to think. It's a Voltor rail, VLTOR. I always, whenever I told people about it, I always put VULTOR, but I guess it's just VLTOR. Comes with the front muzzle brake. Some people call it flash hider. I'm not sure. One person told me that this is not a flash hider, that it's actually a muzzle brake. So I'm going to take him at his word, because he was a lot smarter than me whenever it comes to guns. I just get on here and just tell you what I think about the gun, and I'll let you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong. I mean, I'm okay with that, right? I mean, it's okay to nowadays admit if you're not a genius on something. So I'm going to trust him on that. That's accurate. And he's also told me that basically that the guns are basically identical. If you could take this, if I take this railing system off, it's basically the exact same gun. So I don't know. I'll find out whenever I get out there. I did hear that the Socoms with the 16-inch barrels are only accurate up to about 300 yards, about 200 yards with iron sight, about 300 to 600 yards if you can test its range with some kind of scope or an optic. But I don't know. Well, we'll figure that out sooner or later. I do plan to get out and shoot some rounds down it and see if I want to keep both or if I'm going to sell one. If I sold it right now, I'd probably try to just get my money back. But I don't know. I mean, it's a great gun. But M1A. I mean, I think they said the M1 Grand was around in 1936. I want to say that was the year that they were made. And I'm just going again by the guy who sold it to me inside the store, and I think the M1A came out in the 60s. Again, that's what he told me. So Yes, I'm the type of person that if somebody told me to jump off a bridge, I probably would. Because I trust what everybody says. No, I'm just now getting to these formats, and I'd rather be honest with people than get on here and act like I know everything, like I see a lot of people do in the comments section, and then they're just totally wrong about things. So I find out that you make a lot more friends by telling people the truth and listening. So I don't know. I do like the insignia, the Socom II and the Socom 16. I wish they had done it with the Roman numerals like they did on this one, but I don't care. It's still sweet. They're both chambered in 308, 7.62 NATO. I do have about 60 rounds, and man, that's an expensive round. That's an expensive cartridge. Basically about $20 for 20. Federal, of which you usually can get really good discounts on if you buy them, by the 100 or whatever. If I know if 223 a Federal, usually you can get for about $30. But Federal, I guess on the 308, they run about. I saw a bulk of 500 online that went for $600, and this place, I guess, had other they had other like 1,000 bulk packages for like $500. So I don't know. I'm really new to the 308. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could kind of give you guys some more information on it, but I don't really know where to find cheap ammo at yet on it. And then if the ammo's cheap, is it good to shoot? I don't know. So I go to an indoor range here in Oklahoma, so you have to have non-magnetic, brass shell casings, and I'm okay with that. And I did find a place that sold them for about $17 per 20, so basically about $20 per 20 after you do taxes and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm excited about it though, guys. Let me know what you all think. If I made a mistake on anything, please let me know, because I like to get as much knowledge as I can about stuff, so I can speak halfway intelligent about the guns. And I'm not the best shot on it. I do hear that these guns are only accurate up to about 200 yards, 250 to 300 yards at the max, because on open sights, because of how thick the front post sighting is on it. Uncle Hickok, I guess, is a Hickok 45. I watched his video on it, and man, that guy can shoot. He was just telling me how the front post will almost cover up anything 200 yards downrange. So I'm going to trust him on it because I haven't shot it, and I think a lot of us could take advice off of that. If we haven't shot it, we probably shouldn't have an opinion on it. So I don't have really too much of an opinion other than right now it's a beautiful weapon, and I can't wait to do a shooting review on it, and I will be doing a shooting video on it, and I'll let you know how everything works out. I do know this. This is the height. I'm sorry. This is the height and the windage adjustment on the sights. I figured that out on that one. So I don't know. I'm not an idiot whenever it comes to gun, but this is my first time really dealing with the M1A format, so I'm excited about it. I did have another M1A Socom II that I sold. Well, I traded out a guy for an FS 2000, and while I had it, I ended up going ahead and getting this one because I just really liked it whenever I got it. So I will let you know how things turn out. I appreciate it. You have a good day, and God bless. Bye bye.